Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome back to Chromatic Seasons. I'm Jade the Willow. It's been a while since I've been on here. So we built our house last time and we've got a plan. However, I was going to start with the summer season for my build and summer has passed. It's not summer anymore. We're going to start with fall instead, and maybe we'll arc fall into winter into spring. So let's go exploring first. Do I have a second bed? I can't remember where I kept anything. I really need a fishing pole. This is not very effective. Air. Sorry to intrude, just need some food. So what we're gonna do in this episode is find the location that we're going to build our chromatic seasonal city in. Our changing seasons city. Alright, let's go start our adventure and find a beautiful place to start our city. So I'm thinking the place by the ocean where the village was. I would like to go back there and just look at it again since it's been a while. And the reason I think that might be a good spot is because, assuming I don't decide to build out into the ocean, which I don't know why I would. Up. I think it'll work well because it'll be long, and if we're going from season to season the long way, like I was explaining last episode, if you remember. I wouldn't mind mountains in the background. I think mountains could be really pretty. Oh, that's a long way to swim. Maybe I can go that way. All right, this is option one. It's a little anticlimactic. I don't think I want this, but we'll keep it in mind just in case, and we'll head on this way. I really want to see the opposite side of that mountain that we look at from our house. Interesting. Okay. Here's another area that we could maybe use. Interesting. I'm going to take all of it. Oh, look how pretty that looks. It looks like an adventure. Another room, another portal. I like the area. I like all the watery areas. It's a lot of flint and steels. Flint and steel. That is steel. Flint and steel. If you have more than one, steels or steel. Flower forest. I thought that chicken was a creeper with the sunflowers. It's gotta be a flower forest. It's so tiny. A little baby flower forest. Oh no, not a baby flower forest. Look at all the colors. All the pretty colors. I feel like me getting excited about that is a very good indication that I chose a good theme. A good color theme. Let's go back home and plan out our city. And start building. Nope, I have to get resources first. Survival. I have a problem where I always need to make a nice high platform to look out on my build area. So if we do this, it gives us a little bit of a boundary so that I don't just go on and on forever. However, it might be a little awkward if it was only here and not here. I really like the tiers. So we'll go up on the hill a little bit and down in the valley a little bit. And then maybe this area I can just kind of slowly, if I have time, turn into a more park and do paths. So that way it'll still be filled and it'll still be built. And it won't just look like I left a big section empty. Though it would be kind of fun to do winter here because we have the nice mountains. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, no. I don't like the rain. In real life, rain is great. Minecraft, not my favorite. So maybe we'll do fall here. We could make an arc with the city. All right, so we will transform this area into our city. And I want to add like sparkles. Yay! Except it's raining, which is really sad. I kind of want to name my horse Apple. It's like an apple crumble. With a little dollop of whipped cream on top. Alright, so now that we have our location picked, I need to get the materials and get our base set up, especially now that I think we'll stay here. There we go, a brand new day and no rain, so now I can get started. I also need a lot more beehives because I would like to use some honeycomb blocks as part of my build. But first, let's get organized. I would like to organize our chests, which I won't make you watch. So one thing in my recent survival builds that I've been trying to do is to spread out the different, I don't know the right word to use, utility things that I need, like a sheep farm or a crafting station or the furnace or the beehives that we just got. And if I spread it out, then I go throughout my whole build. Does that make sense? So in our city, what I'd like to do is instead of building our sheep farm here, sort of where our home base is, I would like our home base to be the entire city so that I can go do my sheep farm over here, and then if I need to go do something else, maybe over here. Now I do want a concentrated place to do like crafting and using the furnaces and my main storage area for convenience. But I want to almost be required to go throughout the whole build so that way, I don't know, it gives it a little bit more purpose and a little bit more reason to do all of the different things. Guess what I just did? So I'm getting beehives, and I was going to shear the honey from mine that I have all set up, and there wasn't honey. And I turned around, and instead of getting back on my horse, did you know you could do that? It's so weird. Oh. I'm getting bees because I want to set up an area where I can collect lots of honey. And I have a place in mind. All right, we're going to build a bridge across here, and this will be the start of our city, like our city entrance. Now it's a little silly because you can just walk into the city at any other point with much more ease, but this will be our main gates, and maybe we'll figure out how to make it make sense later. And then down in this little, not really enclosed area, but this little teeny tiny valley, we're gonna put our bees. But I need to gather a few things first and go visit that flower forest to get lots of pretty flowers. There's so many dogs, wolves. I see pets in our future. We need a stables. We need something for my horse because it's getting a little sad that she's just in a hole. I believe I have everything that I need to start our bee empire, our beempire. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not doing anything too crazy, but I might time lapse it just to speed things along. To finish the path, and that's what I'm trying to work on. But the whole time I've been building the little bee area, I've been listening to monsters. And they've got to be right under me. And I know there's this cave here which I lit up, and that one goes that way. It's gotta be. I just hate trying to dig. Ugh. That's so gross. I can't tell which direction they're coming from. I found it! Okay. Hello? Some light for you. Okay. There's nothing beneath me, so let's backtrack a little bit. Whoop. I'm the chicken. I just don't want you to blow up my precarious staircase. So many bad guys. On and on we go. Oh. Okay, great. Nice big cave system. Ooh, I see dripstone. We can come back later. Not right now. I'm trying to build a pretty bridge. Oh, I am happy. They were trying to drive me crazy. Oh, and now it's nighttime. Of course. Oh boy. I'm such a creative builder. I can't do anything. I placed my the top of these different directions on accident, this one and these ones. So then I thought, why not just commit to the chaos? But it doesn't look very nice, so I'm gonna have to go back later when I have some silk touch that can do that. But there's gonna be a bridge over it, so this isn't the whole thing. But there's plenty of flowers, so I think the bees are happy. I hope the bees are happy. I'm really excited and nervous to build the bridge. I just so used to having all of the materials at my fingertips. That's okay. We're not here to build fantastically. We're here to hang out and play survival. So thanks for watching. Oh, this is such a chaotic episode. Okay, bridge next. We're going to go find oh, there it is. I was going to say we're going to go find an ocean monument, but I found one. I forgot. I forgot my pickaxe. Well, alright, so there's a couple different ways we can go about this. One way is to kill some ender guardians. Look, a mushroom biome. That's so fun. Ah! Every time. I just need enough of you. Oh, I am gonna die. Okay. This is not gonna go well. Plan B. First I have to feed my cat because she does not like waiting. But do you want to see the other one? Riley, come here, bud. Look, there he is. That is not the challenge I feel like doing right now. So instead, we are going to go to the Nether because that's easier. I need... So my bridge, did I explain it to you? I can't remember. It's been so long since I recorded my last clip. I need 4 different kinds of wood. We're going to do summer, fall, winter, and then birch is going to be spring. For the bridge anyway. And I need my 3rd wood type, which is warped wood, which we need to go get in the Nether. I died twice. Okay, I'll meet you at the Nether portal. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh. That's extreme. All right. Well. Oh my goodness, how am I going to get down? Gravel? Oh boy. All right, so I decided, because I don't want to mine a bunch of gravel and figure out how to get down from there, I am going to go see if this nether portal in the village lets us come down on that lower platform, or at least not up so high that I can't get down safely or easily. I'm just gonna go for it. And if I die, well, it's my own fault. Oh. This really is not better. Okay. Well, let's see. If I can get this, then I can climb down. Oh my goodness. I did it! I made it! I made it over the land! I haven't quite gotten down there yet, because this part's kind of scary and I want to fix it first, but yay! Isn't it beautiful? Oh, okay, okay. I'll be back! I'm not saying this is the best way. Oh, I'm so nervous! I did it! Now, my plan is to explore and find some warped wood. Oh my goodness, is that a baby on top of a baby strider on top of a... That's so cute! I did eventually find some warped wood, and I got all of that chopped up, and then on those feelings of success, I decided to try the ocean monument again, which you can see here, and I did it in the most pathetic way possible, but I got my prismarine enough, and now we're headed back to build our bridge. Alright, sorry to jump from one time lapse into another time lapse, but it's been a couple of weeks since my last build. I've got all my materials and my little base set up, and it's time to build the bridge. I finished the bridge. You only saw part of the time lapse because, as you could tell, I do not know how to work Lightmatica. And I thought, why not try to, for this project, make my build, and then I can have it go up smoothly, and I can make sure everything goes where it's supposed to be, but I don't know how it works, and so I have this whole area selection throughout the entire time lapse, even though it wasn't on my screen, because I turned the whole schematic off after I did the one cherry side, because it was confusing for me. Anyway, it's done. This is our bridge that leads nowhere. As you can see, I did my math wrong, and I'm short some walls, which is unfortunate. This one's not too bad. That one, the problem was when I went to get the red sandstone walls, I thought there were only, and I did until I was like halfway through building, I thought there were only 4 and not 5 like posts. And when I got the red sandstone, which is really, really far away, I forgot that I needed to do 2 sides. So I thought, wow, I have more than 8. I only need 8. And then I thought, oh no, I need 16 because I have 2 sides. But I don't even need 16. I need 20 because I have 5 spokes. So anyway, the math was a little bit of a mess. But the birch winter section and the cherry spring section are great. And it helps having the bee garden down there, and the bee garden, the beam pyre, doesn't look so sad anymore now that it also has the bridge coming through it. And I think I got everything for the bridge, but I like the design. I really like the non-symmetricalness of every time it switches up a little bit. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with it. I think this fade could be a little bit better, and I went back and added some leaves around because leaves help smooth out everything. Oh, I forgot. There we go. I noticed it when I was making the time lapse and it was driving me crazy. Oops, fell in a hole. Okay, there we go. Now I think everything's good. Okay, everybody. I have made the decision. I'm not going to continue with the series. I had fun, and I love my idea, and I like playing survival. I just am not enjoying playing survival by myself and trying to make it entertaining. You know, maybe someday we'll come back to it, but I make no promises because that's when I dig myself into a hole. This YouTube channel is something I do for fun, and I would like to keep it fun and not stressful. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another Minecraft video of a different type. Alright, love you, bye!